Hey, today's episode is on 4 habits that you really want to kick before the age of 35. Number 1, you want to ditch caffeine. Caffeine is not going to do you any good as far as getting into shape, getting the figure that you want and the health that you want in your life. Caffeine is a deterrent from that. Not only do you typically get your caffeine in your latte and then some sweet snack with it that most likely isn't vegan, it's just bad for your health. It messes with your metabolic rate and screws up your natural way of burning calories and burning fat, and you just don't want to do it. Just stay away from Starbucks, stay away from caffeine, and you will feel so much better. I know the first couple days when I went off caffeine, it was horrible. I had these horrible caffeine headaches and, just did not feel like myself because caffeine was basically like my oxygen in the morning. And without caffeine, I was just like a mega bitch. And so I totally get if you just are like, hell no, I can't quit caffeine, screw being healthy if it means not being able to have coffee. I would rather be just fuck up my metabolic rate for the rest of my life so I can have this fake false sense of energy and feel better and less bitchy, at least for a little while until I hit a coffee crash and then feel like shit for the rest of the day until I get another cup of coffee, then quit. So I know exactly how you feel about quitting coffee because I've been there. It was the last thing that I had to wean myself off of, and it was not easy. I went cold turkey on meat and dairy. I went cold turkey on smoking, but when it comes to coffee, it was the hardest for me to quit. So caffeine, that's 1. 2, you want to definitely quit smoking. Smoking may make you feel like you're curbing your appetite and you're in control and you feel sexy when you're with your smoker boyfriends or whoever, your smoker friends, and you're drinking your glass of wine. But smoking is a dead end, okay? Everybody knows this now. There's no secrets out there, about smoking and the health hazards that it can cause you. The Surgeon General, we all know, okay? Lung cancer, all kinds of cancers. It makes you stink. It's not that attractive. It really isn't that cool. It really isn't cool. Anything that makes you sick and stinky isn't cool or attractive. I smoked for years thinking that really I did it to kind of keep my weight down and it curbed my appetite so I didn't eat as much. So it was caffeine and cigarettes for me for a long time. That was like breakfast. And it's really bad. It's a dead end. You're not going to get anywhere. You might lose a little bit of weight for a little bit, but if you ever stop smoking even for a little bit because you start feeling like shit, because when you do smoke after a while in the morning, your throat's all scratchy and it hurts and it's tight and you can't breathe well and you do start feeling crappy. So you try to quit for a little bit and then you start binging because the times that you take your smoke break at work or wherever, you'd be normally just smoking, but to replace that, you've got to replace it with something, right? So you just start binge eating and snacking and eating too much or drinking too much pop or whatever. So that's what you do. So it's just a horrible habit. Everybody knows it. It's just not going to get you anywhere. It's a temporary fix to a thing that you need to change about your entire life and how you see yourself and your body and everything like that. So smoking is a dead end. Just let it go, toss it out the window, and I mean permanently. And it's just not attractive. So yeah, that's number 2, no smoking. Number 3 is you want to get rid of all alcohol. Alcohol is also a dead end, and we all know that too. Alcohol is just poison in a glass. That was a hard one for me because I didn't think of myself as a drinker, just having like a glass of wine with a meal like once a month or twice a month or something like that, or on a special occasion having a glass of champagne. But I hate to break it to you, if you're drinking, you're a drinker. So I know there's some people that are going to have an issue with this and say, oh, well, I only drink once in a while or whatever. But or even some vegans still, they drink vegan liquor. But liquor is liquor, alcohol is alcohol. So if you're drinking, you're a drinker, and it's part of what you do. And that's also going to hinder any kind of weight loss goals you have or anything like that. Alcohol has a ton of calories in it, even the low cal alcohol, you know, it's just not good for you. It retains water. You wake up bloated, just like from smoking and all the other things that make you just screw up your metabolism. So yeah, ditch alcohol. Alcohol has got to go. It's not attractive. It's not cute. And, people, sloppy drunks, not cute. Going to the club and get, crunked or whatever. It's just not cute. You got to just get rid of it. It's if you were doing it back when you were 22, 23, 24 up in the club and all, it's all good. You had your time. Now just let it go. If you're getting towards, 35 and you're still up in the club and everybody around you looks about 10 years younger and, they're getting drunk or whatever, and so are you. You're getting drunk with these kids. It's time to reevaluate, okay? It's time to reevaluate your life. Because that's, kind of what happened with me. I was never like a big partier, but when I did go out, I felt like, wow, because I didn't party a lot in my early 20s. I kind of tried to make up for it in my 30s, and it just didn't work unless I went to older clubs, because most of the people in the other clubs were, kind of like the dance clubs and stuff, were just still partying and drinking and acting silly and falling out and throwing up on the curb and everything like that. So you just don't want to go there. You want to mature into something and grow and change and come out of some of these waste of time habits. Really, it's just a waste of time. The sooner you become vegan, get rid of all these bad habits, you are going to, in your older age, which is much longer of our life, we're older than we are young, you're going to just flourish and have the most wonderful life, because you're going to have 100% health, and that's the way to go. And, you have to commit to all of this stuff. Like, once you quit everything, you have to commit. So that is number 3. And lastly, number 4 is salt. I know that's a hard one, because salt is like in so many of our favorite snacks and foods, and it's even in a lot of healthy vegan foods. It's just like salt is everywhere. So salt is another one you want to try to ditch. It retains water. You get bloated. It's just, it's just worth it. You'll feel so much better. You won't have that bloated edema in the morning in your hands. And also, I wanted to mention about coffee, too, that I forgot to mention earlier, is that it dehydrates you. No matter how much you have to think, especially as you adopt a plant-based lifestyle, you have to think alkaline. And you don't want anything in your system that's going to take away from your body being less acidic and more alkaline. And so when you drink coffee, your body is going to be 100% acidic. And that is not a gauge towards losing weight and having the perfect version of yourself in a better body and better health. That is going backwards. So definitely you want to go alkaline. You do not want to dehydrate your body. You do not want to take it to that point. You want to hydrate, drink as much H2O as possible. You want to drink a lot of water, because along with plant foods, because this is what's going to get you to your goals. This is what's going to make you feel better. This is what's going to bring your health from down here somewhere to way up here. And that's what you want. You want to get on a new track as you get older. You want to, and even as you go into the years of becoming a mom, you want to, adopt a new way of looking at life. It's so important for you, for your long-term health, for the health of the people around you. You're going to be cooking for your children. You're going to be cooking for yourself. And you want to make sure that, you're doing it for everybody's benefit, including your own. So to be knowledgeable about these things and to, live it and love it and grow into it is the only way to go in the future as you get older in this life. And so, yeah, back to 4 is definitely ditch salt. And that's just a given. I mean, I think a lot of people know that salt bloats them, and it's water retention and everything like that. And you can have salt, but you know, you can wean off of it gradually, but you just want to make sure that it's, you know, minimal as possible, and a lot like the high carb, low fat, low sodium vegan diet, too, when you're going, you know, if you're doing that 100%, it's all wrapped up into the same thing. So those are basically the four habits that I think you should break before the age of 35. If you want more ideas on this or more feedback on this, or if you want to have me add a few more things in another vlog, because there are more things, I just have time for 4 today, I will. So just like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to see, what kind of vlogs you want to see from me from now on, and get back to me. So I hope this helped you. This is just dedicated to all you younger people, or people, to anybody really, who's you know, seeing that they're getting older, and things are starting to show that they've done when they were younger and stuff like that, and they want to make a change. Just let me know. And again, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you on my next episode of Fit Veggie Mama. Thanks a lot. See you next time.